Greetings Capricorn and welcome back to my channel. Thank you all for tuning into this reading. Let us take a look into the cards, what intuitive messages you may need to know at this time. This reading is intended for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Capricorn. If you feel as though the messages here do not resonate for you, please also check your other signs, okay? Thank you so much and let's begin. What important messages do you wish to reveal for the sign of Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do they need to know and need to be aware of at this time? Starting with Ace of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. Alright, so Capricorn, this is taking a risk, taking a gamble, but it's a calculated risk. Whatever this new beginning is, for some of you it could be an investment. The Wheel of Fortune, something is going to work into your favor. This card speaks about good fortune coming in, good money coming in. As a result of all of your hard work, the Wheel of Fortune speaks about destiny. You create your own destiny, Capricorn. You make things happen. Remember that you are a creator. You create opportunities. Okay? Now, the Wheel of Fortune also is a reminder of what not to repeat. This is to review the events that transpired in the past and the lessons that we've gained. What not to repeat, Capricorn. Certain cycles that we need to break. Alright, so we have the Five of Swords. This card speaks about conflict. It may also speak about destructive patterns or even destructive energies and people in your environment. People that can be up 1 minute and the next they're down, unreliable, or you feel like they're very prone to emotional fluctuation, Capricorn. What you want is stability. I feel like there's also a need for you to ground your energy. Some of you may find yourself in a very chaotic situation right now, but this is not a permanent energy with the Five of Swords. You see, the message of the Five of Swords is that someone may not be playing it fair with you. Someone could be taking advantage of your kindness, whatever the case may be. I feel like this obsession to be on top, it warns us that there may be those around us who aren't really looking out for our best interest, okay? Someone is not playing it nice. I feel like at best, there will be a lack of trust in the future if someone refuses to apologize or take responsibility for their behavior. Or at worst, I feel like you may realize you never want to work with this person again for how they behaved around you, how they conducted themselves, Capricorn. I feel like they sabotaged their chances with you. Some of you may have wanted to help somebody out, but they just proved something here with you. It's like an eye-opening realization on your part. I feel like you really wanted to work with this person, Capricorn. You know, life is a lot easier when people work together instead of always trying to win or be the best. Someone is obsessed with being the best here, coming out on top, but they're also stepping on other people just to get on top. The Five of Wands energy, this is arguments, conflicts, tension, competition as well. Capricorn, I feel like there's someone here who's trying to compete with you, trying to show that they're better here for some reason. You may not even be competing with this person. I feel like you're focusing on your pentacle. You're focusing on what you want to nurture, whether this is your project, your business, or personal goals. But somebody here is trying to compete with you, steering drama, conflict, or even gossip. Take this however resonates. But what comes around goes around, Capricorn. With the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. There's a lot of definition to the Five of Swords, but this could also be petty behavior. The Eight of Swords. Alright, so Capricorn, some of you want a way out, okay? Like you no longer want to deal with this person or work with this person again. There's been a lack of trust. There might have been some gossip or you found out things that this person was doing behind your back, Capricorn. The Five of Swords can even indicate intimidation or bullying. Let's see. We have the Star card. So the star card means alignment and healing and hope, Capricorn. Okay, I feel like a lot of you really need to retreat, to regroup, refreshen your spirit, lighten up. There's a need for you to rest, okay? Now, if you may have been feeling stuck as well in a rut, because that's the Wheel of Fortune with someone or with a specific group for some of you. All right, you may feel as though you're spinning your wheels when you should be taking action, Capricorn. Like this is starting to be a pattern, a cycle. One moment you're up with this person or people, the next you're down. I feel like it is most definitely time to make tough choices or take decisive action that you know deep down is needed, Capricorn. Because I feel like there's someone here or even a group of people that are currently holding you back. Now, the Eight of Swords is also a victim consciousness. This may not resonate for all. It could be, Capricorn, that someone sees you as the person that constantly helps them. You may have helped this person a lot, Capricorn. But since the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands is here, there's a shadow aspect of not wanting to take responsibility, or they could be passing down a lot of their problems and responsibilities to you. They see you like the star, okay? The one that fixes their problem, their inspiration, their hope. But this is also not fair, I feel like, with Five of Swords. Their lack of action or their tendency to look at themselves as a victim, they don't have the power to change their problems or their circumstances, is also having a negative effect on your current circumstances. I feel like someone is leaning on you too heavily, Capricorn. This can indicate that they're not going to change anytime soon. Especially this is a repetitive behavior or pattern on someone's part. I feel like someone is in need of a wake-up call, Capricorn. Let's see. We have the Temperance, okay? So this is hot and cold behavior. I feel like you've been keeping an eye on this person for quite some time now. And it's like you're starting to observe their patterns. For some of you, this could also be a behavior where when you help them, Capricorn, and it benefits them, this person is nice and kind towards you. But when you say no, or when you... Yes, because saying no is a spiritual act, right? Creating boundaries once in a while. It is very important for us to think about what's best for us as well and not just always catering to other people's needs. The moment that you say no, I feel like they change on you. This is the hot and cold behavior, Capricorn. And it's starting to become, I need to say it, but it's starting to become a very manipulative dynamic. Here we have the Hierophant. So I feel like there is no shame in wanting to ask for help, right? Some of you could be needing to talk to someone like a mentor, a teacher, a counselor, okay? Because you've been wanting a way out, Capricorn, right? I feel like this was someone or even a group of people that have been very close to you. But with the Hierophant, this means change, the catalyst for change. I feel like you've been wanting to influence someone for the better, but they have to also put the effort in and make the positive changes. I feel like some of you are modeling the behavior that you want to see. It's like you're not, you're not participating in this behavior. If there's drama, gossip, lashing out, or someone losing their temper, you're remaining calm, cool, and collected, Capricorn. That is also the advice for you, is to not let this affect you, especially mentally. All right? Remove yourself quietly if you must. The Hierophant means, you see this card shows meditative practice or meditation, conquering your own mind, because we may not have control over people's behavior and actions towards us, but we do have control over our own thoughts and how we respond. And the first step is to conquer our own minds. Meditation, Capricorn. All right, some of you are seeking solitude, peace, and quiet because this has been too overwhelming and it's been somehow affecting your productivity for some of you, your health for some of you, your focus. It's really important to ground yourself, zoom out, and focus on the bigger picture. This has been taking so much of your energy lately. We have the Emperor. All right, so for some of you, this could even speak about an older individual. I feel like someone is pretty stubborn, Capricorn. This should be a teamwork or team effort, and they know that they need to play the role or have, responsibility for their part, but it's like someone refuses. The Four of Pentacles here can be seen as selfish or greed, um, refusing to cooperate as well, right? Everyone's putting the work in except for this individual. All right, so there are situations that no matter how we want to fix them, Capricorn, it cannot be fixed. This is starting to become unhealthy with the devil. All right. I feel like it's very, very clear here that this is something that can't be simply fixed. This could even be a boss that is manipulative. For some of you, a colleague, co-worker that is doing something behind your back, gossip, drama. For some of you, it might be dealing with a loved one that, there's unhealthy patterns in behavior, even addictions for some of you. This may not resonate for all. And there is no shame in asking for help, but also you want to help someone that wants to help themselves out. Because it is okay to lend a hand as long as you're sure you're not going to end up carrying the burden that don't belong to you, Capricorn. So the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. So this card is also saying self-serving tendency, like someone is looking out for their own self-interest, Capricorn. And do not allow yourself to be taken advantage, your kindness, okay, or be manipulated as well. Spirit is trying to protect you with the Temperance, and watch out in your tendency to overextend yourself, especially if you have already realized a pattern. Okay, this is starting to become a cycle. There is a way out, Capricorn, but you have to also put your foot down, says the Emperor. Take charge and take control. Do not feel pressured in doing something that you're not comfortable, or go in a path that you're not comfortable, because that is giving somebody else the power. To me, the Five of Swords talks about blame, where we blame other people for our own well-being. Remember, it is our job to make ourselves happy as well. If we blame an outside force, because there's a difference between an excuse and a reason, right? This is shifting the blame. On a different message, Capricorn, it could be that someone is blaming you as well for whatever is going on in their life. If something is not working out, if they're not happy, if there's stress and chaos, when they should be the one taking responsibility. I'm getting victim consciousness here. They need to take charge of their own well-being. This is starting to become a burden for everyone else, because someone doesn't want to take responsibility. Let me just clarify these cards. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here for Capricorn? So reciprocity, give and take, right, is very important for all relationships. No one is taking more than the other. Does that feel like for some of you, you kept giving and giving, Capricorn, until such time that those boundaries started to blur? We have Mother of Pentacles. You've been a nurturer, a provider. I feel like you are at your happiest when you nurture people around you. But at the same time, I feel like someone may have stepped on that boundary, Capricorn. Okay, here with the Mother of Pentacles, you're an extremely hardworking person. You love to help people out. Okay, but too much of this unnecessary responsibility on your shoulder may have been pretty life-denying. It's like, this consumes so much of your everyday life, time, and energy that you don't have time for other important aspects of your life as well. Let's see. Mother of Wands. So I'm getting a very demanding energy around you. Someone very used to having what it is that they want. Capricorn, Eight of Cups. So it's like you want to leave this person behind, leave the situation, get out of the situation, Capricorn. You are very protective right now of your inner power, of your world, because this person, I feel like they thrive on drama, Capricorn, with the Five of Swords. This is someone rather difficult to deal with, to live with, to work with for some of you. We have Son of Wands in reverse. I feel like this has been an ongoing issue for some time now. And it's like you're finding it very difficult to release all of the negative attachment, Capricorn. which is a clear indication that definitely time to cut your losses, Capricorn, and move on. Okay. There's also player type energy here where someone, they love to initiate something, but they have trouble completing. You may have had some trouble in this person's reliability. They're not as reliable, Capricorn. The Hermit. Yes, by taking a step back and filtering the noise in your environment, you get to really listen to your inner voice, Capricorn. Practicing listening to your inner voice will only strengthen your own resolve. Remaining detached as well to what feels already unhealthy to allow you to gain a more sense of self, okay? Removing yourself quietly here, regrouping, getting back on a better mind space and heart space, the Magician. As a result, I feel like you will have your energy back, your focus, setting new intentions. The Magician also speaks about believing in yourself and being confident, Capricorn, speaking your truth, addressing certain things. You may have had in the past bottled some feelings in order to avoid drama. You're not the type of person that steers drama, Capricorn, but there are certain times where you need to speak up, okay? This is not to blame, but to bring the awareness, bring towards someone's awareness, how their actions and their behavior affects others around them and affects you as well. What is your advice for Capricorn at this time? Friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Okay, so for some of you, this could be people that you considered as friend, soul family, and friendships, certain friendships last a lifetime, Capricorn, and that is extremely rare. Treasure the ones that are genuine, but there are those that you encounter in this lifetime where you feel like this friendship is not lasting, okay? Where they can be nice to you and kind towards you at a certain season in your life where they feel like they could be needing something out of it. All right, let's see what this card is saying. Friendship. All humans are created from the same source, but there are some souls that share a unique kinship. Friendship can be the most exciting and beautiful experience on earth, but it can also be frustrating and heartbreaking. Understand that everyone in your path is here to teach you something. It may be for a year or a lifetime. Together you will teach each other various lessons of the heart, such as trust, love, loyalty, and admiration. The bonds of friendship are often stronger than those of family. You have formed a bridge of understanding between the two of you that has stood the test of time and of lifetimes. A true friend will illuminate your path instead of dim it. He or she will give you advice with your best interests at heart. To be able to communicate at a soul level with another human being is the biggest treasure of the physical dimension. All right, so Capricorn, some of you are really assessing who the real ones are. So I feel another advice here, which is blame. Exactly what I'm saying. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Let's read what this card is saying. It is so easy to give away the power to transform your life. Certainly, there have been people along your path who have shaped you into who you are today. But you are solely responsible for your own happiness. The ego can be a very fragile thing. And if it comes under fire, the first instinct is to blame an outside force. Victim consciousness weakens the connection that you have to your soul source. This mindset says, I don't have the power inside myself to break free because someone else's power is stronger. This is an illusion. When you believe that someone else is responsible for your problems, that belief is the problem. Personal responsibility can empower you to change your reality. Lasting transformation always begins on the inside and works its way out. There is a difference between a reason and an excuse. A reason is valid and unavoidable. An excuse is an attempt to shift the blame. So Capricorn, I feel like there's truly someone here who could be blaming things on other people, on you. They refuse to take responsibility. They're playing the blame game here. All right. On a different message, this could also mean that it is time for you to take action. You have the power to shift the situation around, Capricorn. That is what I'm picking up for your reading at this time. Please take only what resonates and leave out what doesn't. I'm sending you love and light, and namaste.